your company, like what your motivation was, why you wanted to do it, what brought you here, and then just tell us about Bragg Creek.
Absolutely. So our vision is, or my vision for the company was, I always spend every day outside the mountains, every minute that I could. And I found here that so many people live so close to the mountains, yet know so little about them. So I hope to bring people the knowledge of how to act in the mountains, what to do in the mountains, to realize that what we do, what people who know the mountains do, is not that extreme. All that we need is a little bit of guidance and encourage, and then we get out there and can continue on our own. So our motto is actually making the extreme accessible, and with that meaning, again, is it's not extreme. People may just not know how to get into it. So going mountain biking on nice full suspension is not extreme. It just looks extreme, but we know what to do. We know what to do. We know what to pack. We know it's just, pack your helmet, your bag, your water, and go. But for some people, it's a lot more. So we hope to bring them out, show them what to do, show them how to do it, and how to continue it on their own, to take that extreme aspect away from it.
It's always scary when you first go into something without knowing what to do, but if you're going with someone that's done it before, can explain things to you, it removes that fear factor going into it, and then you get to enjoy the mountains, like you said.
Yeah, absolutely.
So your love is around the Bragg Creek area?
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
So, favorite trail around Bragg Creek?
Favorite trail for oh god, so many trails out. I would say the fan favorite for everybody is always Bragg and Wright's Merlin View. I would go is the loop of Ranger Summit down Snakes and Ladders, back to Ridgeback, back to Mountain Road back. It's a nice long loop, especially in the summer. So many raspberries to pick around there, and not that many people go. So I would go to that one. It's a little different loop than most people take.
I love snakes.
That is our loop.
That is our loop.
That's good.
Yeah. What do you see in the biking industry? We already talked a little bit off camera about supply issues. Do you see that the demand staying after COVID? Because a lot of people picked up biking during COVID as something to do. Yeah. And that caused this mad rush on everything.
I think the outdoor tourism industry, especially through COVID, made people realize that the kind of local tourism, domestic tourism, is something that has a lot to offer. And especially with Bragg Creek now, Bragg Creek being such a new place, is growing hugely in the bike industry. You have the Bragg Creek Trail Alliance, you have Moose Mountain Trail Building Association, that are growing the sport and growing the people's passion for it. So I think it may not increase to the point where it's increasing throughout COVID, but I think it's definitely going to keep growing, and people are going to keep realizing that you don't have to travel to Utah to go biking. You can just go half an hour outside of Calgary to go biking and have a really nice vacation. It's a lot cheaper. And on the bike, all you're really focusing on the trail in front of you too. So definitely think it's going to slow down, but it can keep growing.
Well, even in Calgary itself, there's so many untouched trails that people don't know about. You go to Beaumont, you could go to 12 Mile Coulee, you could go, there's just tons around Calgary that are interesting enough to keep people involved into the biking industry.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Anyway, thank you for your time.
Thank you guys.
This is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of the show.